tomorrow's Super
Tail. Rohit, you've won the
concerned. Kishore, when they beat the UAE, playing his 53rd match
in Colombo.
Okay, let's
and
play.
We are about to.
And straight away, good shape. Gets the ball to come in, and that will be a wicket.
Opener with an inducker. There was some shape of the very first ball, and this one start for Nepal.
The middle, just his 11th CSK. Slashed away off the thick edge for 4. Streaky runs, but oh, this could be a chance of a run out.
Out of the crease.
I really don't understand what's the need to take these risky singles. Probably it's just the urgency of trying to get off the mark for Dev Kanal.
It's the same with every batter. Getting off the mark is very important. They need to do that as soon as possible.
The most feared number, 0. That's going to be difficult for the keeper as well. You can't blame him. Lots of movement, and with that pace, the keeper had no chance. Dhruv Jurel.
Both Rana, Angar, Keka were really good as far as lines were concerned. This is one straight delivery, this starting around the middle stump, and it jacked quite a lot. And that's the reason the keeper was not really able to cover.
Oh, it's well struck, and through the infield. Will that get to the boundary? It's a long we've seen in the innings.
You'll have to wait for the ball to come on to you, pick the line, and play it as late as possible. Because he played it a bit late, the ball went behind.
That's driven well, exquisitely struck. 4 more. Erring in just the second ball of. He's bowled with good pace. He's generally bowled good lines. They want to come back for the second, and they'll make it easily. These are long boundaries. Any which way now. Smacked away. There is a fielder in the deep. It won't count for a catch, remember, because it's a free hit ball. So a single taken. Edge. Oh.
That flew off the edge. In fact, they was looking to drop it short and perhaps pick up a single. But look at the way it sped. It's a.
That's been nicked, has it? Yes, it has, and he's got to go. Asif had been living perilously at the crease.
He could not come to terms with the pace. Just the pad being thrown at the ball.
It runs the leading run scorer for.
If at all anything, he has a tendency to get bored easily. Can get distracted easily on the field.
Ooh. Stock delivery is the one that comes in with the arm, and then shorter length can help them to get the wicket there.
Edged and taken. Oh, really good catch. Canal plays away from his body, pays the price.
Definitely, this is what I was talking about, bowling that bit shorter length.
Nepal to Zimbabwe with outing. Edged wide of the second slip and to the left.
Confidence. So it was a very good ball there. As a bowler, you shouldn't think much about this one, because when runs go for a. You can see there, when the seamers have the extra pace, it's always better to.
Chopped on. And the leg stump bail is just being clipped around. Sharkey playing away from his body.
This was a good ball. Till now he was bowling back of length. This ball he tried to bowl full, where as a batter he was not expecting that length and tried for a drive, and it got out inside.
Very aggressively.
Also the catching was really good. Rian Parag took that catch in the slip. Overall, that line and length which they're operating.
Edged and gone.
Mid and leg line and taking the ball away. You can see that this big extra bounce was there, and easy catch.
It means that Sampal driven stylishly away by the captain. A rare.
It's a very good drive over there. You can see that pace difference compared to the two seamers and Nitish Kumar Reddy. There is definitely 5 to 10k lesser pace. They are very comfortable playing in this.
And really, Rohit Paudel, he's been in this position before. Nicely driven through that gap in the cover, but an excellent stop down the track and gets more than enough of it. Good positivity from Rohit Paudel. He should get a boundary. He's feeling the weight of his nation on his shoulders right now. Gets to double figures.
Good to see this aggression. He stepped out and hitting over covers. So very good shot from him. Sometimes as a batter, it's better to be aggressive than defensive. Now
gets out the sweep shot to get off the mark. Souther, born in Rajasthan.
It's played well and equally well fielded. Fantastic fielding effort.
Now going back to that point about over rate, I think 14 overs rate.
Like it is on this occasion. Getting the ball to dart back in. And the keeper came up to the stumps on that occasion. They're looking for two here, and they will get it quite comfortably. That's gone fine. Well stopped. Well stopped at short fine. Again, it's nicking.
Good controlled shot, but once again, good effort prevents the boundary here.
Takes the aerial route inside out, and that should land safely. They look in here at Nepal. Didn't really rise as much as down the ground. Down the ground, there is no longer
To the way and full flow of the bat. When you play
the boundary.
It's only when the ball grips on the surface there'll be deviation. That's when played over the infield. It's a chase for the fielder out in the deep. He'll pick it up. It's a huge boundary. And the batters have time to go back for the third.
Try and get the ball in. Double quick time. Look at that. They ran the first run hard.
And they realized after completing the two, there was enough time for the He's handled the heat in the IPL matches when the batters go after him.
Rohit Paudel with Sompal. And India A once again.
And that's the reason he's generating turn and bounce. It's not enough if you just impart spin with your fingers. His eye on the batter's leg.
Should be a couple of runs easily.
That's the Dhoni effect. Yeah, you have a point. If he had kept his right leg,
Where the man in form, Shubman Gill, was out-stumped by MSD. Turned out to be that all-important wicket in the final. But this is beautiful.
effort at all. Leaning into and coming into play. And the placement was outstanding. Look at the way the ball is sped to the boundary. Didn't look like there was any effort at all from him.
Ninth boundary of the innings. Well, till the time Rohit Paudel's there, Nepal would be feeling that they've got a chance to not only back the 50 overs, put up a competitive score on the board.
They got to back themselves. There's no doubt about that.
Top edge fortune played really nicely. Gonna look particularly good through extra cover. When the outfield's quick, quite get there.
left on.
Real turn. Gone. Trapped LBW, the one that skids on.
He's a very clever bowler. You can see that length was full and he bowled wicket to wicket. Before this ball, you can see that turn and bounce. He was getting that spin. But this ball, he bowls.
But he's a man here now. Are we going to see short stuff? We are, but clubbed away.
Could have been, but he gave that room and paid the price for that.
Well, I think from the field that they have set. Big shot. Beautiful noise off the bat, goes all the way for 6. That's the matchup. The Gulshan Jam.
Gulshan, length was a bit full. He picked it really well and dispatched over mid wicket.
Goes again, finds the gap, won't go all the way to the boundary. Again, the Indian outfielding is good. We'll pick up a couple. An aggressive start.
It's a beautiful shot over there, down the leg and swept for 4.
Captain at his best form. He's not been in his best form in the last 4 or 5 weeks, but the line just... These two young men out here for Nepal alongside...
The shots down the ground. He's chosen the right deliveries to attack as well. That's been the other hallmark. Cut away well.
It's not easy to switch your style of bowling and that to produce.
Jurel has hander. It pitched and it turned. I think the foot was momentarily airborne, but I think that toe is on the ground.
This time,
That's going to be not out because that back... Competent drive that from Gulshan.
4 runs. That's a huge margin. Cut away. Will be picked up and they go back for the second. That's another thing.
That'll help them in net run rate. But this is the running between the wickets. Look at the captain. The intent is brilliant while taking the first run. Change of angle. There's a change of angle from Abhishek Sharma. Get hit down the ground. Great field.
What Rohit has done well is that whenever the bowlers have given him some extra time in there, he's hit them back over the head and picked up boundaries. Even this delivery, Riyan Parag flighted this a little bit more.
Struck well and struck in the gap. 4 more.
Region. He hits them big through that area, be it an off spinner or a left arm spinner.
Runner ball. Is there an edge?
By Dhruv. Turned from the middle stump.
Saraf.
Can really have a role to play. Big hit here from the left-hander. Again taking on the fielders. Way to the bowler. If the bowler is not picking up these things.
That's what they... He's gone for it again. And this time he's made clean contact. 7 after 34. 50 coming up with this mammoth hit from Gulshan Jha. What do they say? Going. No ball by Riyan Parag, and to add a little salt to his wound, 1. It's been sent down by a pacer, but a wicket here for Sindhu.
Innings. Last over he picked up Rohit. This over he picks up the left hand.
Are in all sorts, and it's going to be another power.
Presentation is outstanding. That is the reason he's able to get the turn and bounce. And here, when a batter went to hit across the ball
And the bounce. As Mahado chips one up into no man's land, just over the head of the cover fielder. And he said,
fielder. So he's top edge, easy catch.
regrets.